Good afternoon and welcome to our news bulletin this hour with me, Kelvin Kihara. This is Vision Television, where truth counts. And to our news is that CORD leader, CORD and Jubilee are ready to start talks on how to reform the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission after they agreed yesterday on how to proceed. This comes as Deputy President William Ruto and CORD leader Raila Odinga announced separately that the parties had agreed on the way forward. Following this statement, Mr. Odinga has called off the weekly Monday protest so as to give negotiating teams an opportunity to proceed. President Uhuru Kenyatta has said he will support whatever recommendations a committee set up to suggest electoral reforms comes up with. The president further warned against hate speech, which said he would bring a repeat of the 2007-2008 post-election violence which saw him in the International Criminal Court. Moving on to another story is that in what seems to be a new dawn in our political arena, Member of Parliament who had been locked up on charges of hate speech agreed to hold peace meetings across the country in a bid to unite Kenyans ahead of the next year's general election. Two of them revealed yesterday that they would be part of a peace caravan that they had agreed to lead during the time they were in a cell at Pangani police station awaiting for their charges. These two are Gatundu South MP Moses Kuria and his Kabete counterpart Ferdinand Waitito, who says they resolved on not to incite Kenyans again, saying while in the cells they kept their political differences aside. The MPs were locked up for 3 nights as they awaited police to complete their investigations before charging them. And now to another story is the new bill seeks to be introduced and to introduce a radical airport security measure, including unhindered inspection of airplanes landing in the country. This is a bid to improve passenger safety and avert possible acts of terrorism. The Civil Aviation Bill, tabled by Leader of Majority Aden Duale in the National Assembly, introduces clauses that empower the Kenya Civil Aviation Authority Director General to inspect any aircraft, airplanes, or even air drones premises and documents. According to the bill, greater independence by the board will address the issue of conflict of interest by the board when considering the issues within its mandate, and serves to criminalize failure to disclose information by a member. And now moving on to our business segment is that the government has accused millers of unfairly increasing the maize and the flour prices, saying the move is unjustified because a recent food security report indicates the country has enough stocks to last the next 3 months. That marks the end of our news bulletin. Do catch up on us on the top of the hour. Good afternoon and thank you for staying with us. I am Kelvin Kihara.